famously known as Peter PCN. Peter PCN is a gospel, R&B, and positive music artist based in Indola on the Copper Belt. Well, like every other artist, coming up with a stage name is something that takes quite some time, because you're going to propose different names, and then from the same names that's why you choose the stage name that you're going to use. And this is what happened. I was using the name Man P because by then I remember, because I was in grade 7 by then, I remember almost everyone were calling themselves Man something. So you get the initial of your first name, that's the one that you put at the end after Man something. Yeah, so I was calling myself Man P, the general one PCN, and I later changed to Peter PCN, because PCN, these are the 3 initials of my 3 names, that is Peter, Chilufian, and Sama. Well, what got me into music is something that is very funny and interesting. Yeah, yes, I come from a background of singers, because my father was a singer, and equally my mother, yeah, she's a singer, and my other siblings also sings. Before I got into music, yes, first of all, I used to sing way back, because I loved being, I loved isolating myself. I would sit at the backyard composing songs, and I remember I composed my first song when I was in grade 5, and that was in 2008. That's when I composed my first song, and that was R&B. But from there I did not continue with music, because I got interested much in poetry, so I was a poet then. And in grade 10, when I just went to secondary school, I met a certain girl, and I got interested in this person, and I decided to express myself in music. Yeah, so I decided to record one song, and that was my first song. It was titled So Beautiful. Yeah, so it's the song that I did for this same person, and that's how I found myself into music. Yeah, from there, yeah, I had to do other songs, but that's how I found myself into music. It was through the same, but I used to sing way back, though not recording, but just singing and composing songs. My first day of composing music was very interesting and somehow tricky, in the sense that I decided to compose a song, but I didn't know how to go about it. Yeah, so I was trying to figure out how will I start a song, how will I compose, and everything, just to come up with a rhythm, the lyrics, and other things. Yeah, so it was somehow challenging, but later on I came to learn on how to compose the song. Yeah, so my first experience was very interesting and tricky, as I've said. Talking about the support system, I would say some members of my family and some friends, okay, has been my support system, but not everyone, because my family were at some point against my music. Yes, and some friends were telling me that, no, you're not going anywhere, why can't you just concentrate on school, because they were thinking if I start music I'll stop concentrating on school. Yeah, so my first experience was quite good, I would say. What I would change about the music journey is the way most of the artists wants to run themselves. Because according to my understanding, I want to be real, okay, and people to love me for me and not for someone else. I wouldn't want to imitate anyone, but just to be me, so that people can know me by me and not someone else. Yeah, so I would advise people or change the system of trying to be someone else. For example, you are an upcoming artist and you want to sound like a very known artist, a famous artist. Yeah, so I would want people, that's the thing that I would want to change in the music journey or the music industry. Because I just want people to be getting into the industry, or let me say the ministry, those who are in music ministry. I would want them to just to be real, yeah, so that they can come up with their own product. The greatest achievement in music is the first one I'll mention is when my song scoped as the best R&B song for Chopping Board Music Award. That was in 2018. There's a song I've done with a friend, MKT's Elvis, and this song is titled Live in a Different Way, and that song scoped as the best R&B song for upcoming artists, and that is the first achievement. And the second is when my song was played on radio station. You know, to an artist, that is an achievement, where your song is played on radio station and people are able to listen to the song and they're able to vote for that song. Yeah, so I remember listening to the radio, and it got 5 positive votes, which was an achievement to me, because I know radio stations are able to cover a huge area, or listeners are many when it comes to radio stations. So that was the second achievement that I can talk about. And the third achievement is when the other song that I did, won as it won for M7 Elite Studios Music Contest. Yeah, so my song was one of the winners. It was one of the winning song, for the same contest. Yeah. Then about the challenges, the greatest challenge that I found in music industry, yes, is finances. Because when you're an upcoming artist, you're trying to market yourself, but you don't have people to fund it, people to support you financially. So finances has been the greatest challenge. Then the other thing, people around. It's not everyone who can be happy when you're you're doing something, and especially to other people who want you to do the things that they want you to do. So because of the same, they wouldn't advise you in any way or support you in any way. So these are some of the challenges that I've faced in music industry. And the other challenge is when it comes to promoting of songs. Because just posting one song on the website is something that is costly. Okay, it's costly to post a song on the website. And then apart from that, the radio DJs the radio DJs, they don't play songs for upcoming artists for free. You have to pay something. So that has been challenging also. And the other thing is time. Because music is something that needs commitment and determination, because it needs a lot of time. Okay. Yeah. So now when you're trying to get established, you're trying to do other things. Yeah, so it's somehow challenging, where you're trying to divide now the time that you can spend for music and the time that you can spend for school and other programs. So these are some of the challenges that I can talk about. Well, on the issue of an album, it's something that I'm planning to release possibly next year, mid next year. But at the end of this year, I'm planning to release what I'm calling a pre-album release, where I'll just sample some of the singles, and then I'm going to advertise them, or let me say I'm going to promote the same samples for the album. But they're not going to be the final projects, but I'll just sample a few, so that I can be able to give an idea to the fans and other people supporting my music, so they can be aware of something that I'm about to do. Yeah. So I'm expecting an album possibly mid next year. On the feature, it depends. Yes, yes, I do charge, but it depends, and the price is not equal. It depends with the person that wants to feature me or the person that I want to feature in the song. Yeah. Well, the best advice that I've gotten from people, they're quite a lot. Yeah, but the best that I've taken so far is that I shouldn't focus much on what people say, and also to just continue to work extra hard, and to be faithful in everything that I do, because when I'm faithful, at the end it's going to pay. Yeah. So these are some of the best advice that has been working for me. And the other advice is that I have to make peace with all men. because you never know in life who is going to help you. So just have to make peace with all men. These are some of the advice that has worked for me. Oh, great. The thing that people should know about Peter PCN is that he's a real person. Okay, and when I talk about a real person, it's someone who doesn't pretend. Yes, I am real. I call a spade a spade. I don't call a spade a big spoon, you know. Yeah, I call it a spade because I just want to be real. I don't want to pretend. So I just want people to know that I'm real, I'm friendly, and I'm a very kind person. Yeah, and serious and determined. Yeah, I don't wait for people to motivate me because I'm intrinsic. I'm intrinsically motivated. Yes, I'm intrinsically motivated, so I don't wait for people to motivate me. Yeah, but by this I don't mean I don't accept advice from people, but I just want to tell people to know that I am real. Yeah, that is one point that I want to emphasize. Yes, so I'm real, goal-oriented type of a person. Apart from music, I'm an entrepreneur. Yeah, a rising entrepreneur because I run small businesses. And apart from that, I'm a student, third-year student at Zambia City College. And at the same time, I'm into acting and preaching and motivation. Yes, because I'm a motivation speaker. Yeah, so that's the thing that I do apart from music. I've been in the music industry since 2014. Yeah, but I was not that consistent because of other programs, school and other programs, especially school. Yeah, so I started music, recording songs in 2014, but I was never consistent. So it was a situation where you release this song, after some time, you're going to release another one. Yeah, so I can just say not many years, yeah, because of being inconsistent. Well, yes, in all my songs, after the intro, or the introduction, I say the best ever, because I believe in the best, whatever that I do. So the best ever is just a self-praise statement, which helps me. Even if I'm feeling low and I feel as if I can't do it, but if I say the best ever, I'll be able to be pushed forward to do something. Even though people are against what I'm doing, but I encourage myself by saying the best ever. So the moment I just hear the best ever, even if I want to give up, I will tell myself to say, yeah, the best ever, you can do this, you're going to do it. Yeah, don't worry, yeah, you're going to make it, you're going to release a very powerful song because you're the best ever. So the best ever is just a self-praise statement. Expecting a video, as I said, my song won for M7 music contest, and the video is going to be done by M7 Eli Studios, which is located in Ethiopia, right here in Ndola. So they are the ones who are going to shoot my first video. Yes, so you're expecting a very, very powerful first video from Peter PCN. People can get in touch with me by calling me on my numbers 0962 577636. The same number is one I use on WhatsApp, and to those who use Airtel, they can call me on 0977 30 23 47. And if you're on Facebook, you can just search for me and send a request. That is Peter PCN Chilufian Sama. That is my Facebook username. And if you search me on Facebook, you can even like the page, Peter PCN. And you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, that is Peter PCN. So those are my contacts. If you want to get in touch with me, you can just use the same contacts and be able to get in touch with me. Well, the advice that I'll give to upcoming artists is that the music journey is not something that is very easy. okay, because it needs one commitment, seriousness, and it also needs practice, because music is an art that you have to work on, so you need to be practicing. So I would encourage upcoming artists to be very serious and to work extra hard, and just to forget about what people say. Yeah, because this is something that has brought most of the artists down, because they're being discouraged by people. And the other thing that I would tell them is that the music journey is different, okay? And what I've gone through is not something that they'll also go through, but it will be similar, but in a different way, okay? So they just have to be strong, and they shouldn't just give up, because most of the people, they tend to give up along the way. Yeah, so just have to be serious, committed, and to give their best, okay? And eventually they'll find a way. Sure.